I want to say something in regards to antinatalism. I never had a child because I was afraid that I might not be a good mother. I might be too neurotic because I have been hurt really, really, really deeply as a child in very early childhood. I signed up for a hypnosis therapy. The waiting list is very long. I can always get back out, they told me, if I change my mind. But I think I'm going to do it because I signed up with Dolores Cannon because I think she's the best in that area. And I'm really tired of suffering with this trauma that I carry around with me my entire life. And I have not resolved enough yet in primotherapy or other talk therapies. Primotherapy was the best of all therapies so far, but for some reason I didn't get that deep. I guess I was too afraid, or I was just not ready to go deeper. And my life has been very, very difficult. My friend Rita, she's an artist. She drew me once, and that was a horrible, horrible picture of me, like at age 100. Or, that's what I think I look like, unless I get gene therapy or something. And she said that she sees this total exhaustion in my eyes. And maybe she felt a little angry about this exhaustion, or irritated. I don't know. I certainly am irritated at this exhaustion, because I don't have to live like this. I shouldn't have to live like this. I shouldn't have to live with this terror in my head, with these terror movies running through my head my entire life, since childhood on. When I was 3 years old, I was sitting on my bed and looking at the wallpaper, and I saw faces in it, and grimaces and distortions. And I thought, why am I here? What's the purpose of this? And the reason why I thought that was because I was suffering so much, but I wasn't really aware of the fact that I was suffering. Then when YouTube came on the internet a couple of years ago, my mother told me about it. And when I first went on YouTube and got myself a channel, I connected with a few people, and these experiences, most of them were very, very sad, and they made me feel even more lonely. It's just like what Bella said, most people have this incredible facade in front of them, the mask. I think they all hide behind this mask because they're too afraid to reveal their true self. I guess it's because they're afraid to be hurt again. I was promptly hurt by Luke 12,000 really, really badly. He said really, really horrible things to me. He said things like, why don't you kill yourself, and stuff like that. And I didn't even deserve it. I didn't say anything to him that deserves this kind of bullying. I was really shocked about this. Then some fundamentalists threatened my life. And Gary and Menton bullied me. Every time I wanted to connect with somebody like Etienne, They gave me the silent treatment. When I reach out, people will preach to me their religion instead of hearing who I am, where I come from. They're so immersed in their own lives, in their own needs. They don't hear anybody else. People will give me lectures and tell me what to do and order me around what I have to do to snap out of this. I'm certainly not going to snap out of this when somebody says to me, snap out of this, or something of that manner. I have suffered horrendously my entire life, and I've carried this trauma with me, and I wasn't able to finish my master's in psychology because of the fear. I use YouTube to practice. What else do I have? I don't have anything to lose either. I see this as a great opportunity to practice speaking in the public. I can always erase the video if I find it too humiliating, but I don't want to erase it. And I don't want to read something from a script anymore, because then I'm like what Bella said. Then I'll be hiding again behind my mask. It's better to talk like this, and even if I don't know what to say, or forget what I wanted to say. I have so many things to say, I don't even know where to start. But one thing is for sure. If you have a child, please do not make the same mistake. I wrote a book to warn people about this. So I'll give it to people for free. Because I don't want people to make the same mistake that my parents did with me. My father was never there, hardly ever. Often gone on vacations, leaving my mother alone. And my mother, she wanted me to be this academic child. And then when I came home with the bad grades, she humiliated me really badly. Do I have a retarded child? And I wanted to die in that moment. Don't do that to your children. Never, never, never do this to your children. Never humiliate them. Never tell them that they're stupid or retarded or a loser. Don't ever do this. If you do that, you ruin the child's life for the rest of their lives. Sometimes people live 100 years with that pain. That's torture. Don't do that to your children. Love your children 100%, unconditionally. Tell your children not to take abuse from anybody on the internet or from their classmates or from friends or anyone. Tell them to stand up for themselves.